And then you mentioned that after that, yeah, your mindset na is, I want the top crown in Miss International. So during the training for Miss International, do you have to, what was the parang pinakamalaking change na you did from training for Binibini and then now training for the international pageant?
Siyempre, for Miss International, they're looking for each pageant. I believe I see are looking for different types of girls, and Miss International was looking for a different type of girl. So we did our research, me and my mentors, kung ano ba talaga, because was there a trend present with the existing queens or the existing winners of Miss International? Is there? If there is one, then let's study it. Diba? Maybe it will help. Maybe it will help. And yes, I guess there was. So we slowly siguro pointed at another direction, our styling, to an aura we had to project, to your whole vibe, to the Q&A, to what was needed. Ano ba ang kailangan ng isang Miss International? Ano bang hinahanap ng isang Miss International? Ano bang gagawin nila dun sa pageant during Miss International? So, lahat yun. I was asking Janicel, the queen before me. I asked all the Miss International queens before me, hi, I'm Miss Kylie. I would love if I could give you a call. I just want to ask your advice. How is Miss International? Each one of them replied naman. So I had my own time with them. And yung iba, I had lunch or dinner with them. So yeah, I really did my research, and I wasn't afraid to approach these girls to ask them how their experience was during Miss International. It really helped me a lot. Bea helped me a lot too, because she was one of the girls I called before leaving Miss International. So I called Bea. I was like, hi Bea, because I don't think we talk on WhatsApp, but this is the first time we were able to. Hi Bea, I'm leaving Miss International. Do you have any last words for me? Any last advice for me? Sabi niya, alam mo, when you step down the plane, feel that it's yours already. Something like that. And I was like, okay. That was one of the best advice she gave me. I think that stuck to me. She gave me a lot of advice. But this was one of the best advice she gave me. Just when you step down already, just feel that this is your country. This is yeah, nakaya mo to. This is yours already.
You're claiming it na.
Yes, I'm claiming it already.
What was the most difficult thing during your preparation? Yung pinakamahirap na baguhin? For the Miss International pageant?
Siyempre, we know na it's this final speech that will matter. So, yung final speech talaga yung inalalahanan ko a lot. Siyempre, that those 4 to 6 months of preparation, I would wake up thinking, what would be my speech about? What would be my speech about? And I had notebooks and notebooks of things I wanted to talk about. Ang dami ko kasing ideas. I had so much ideas. I didn't really know what I wanted to focus on or talk about. But eventually, I had help with one of my mentors. His name is Mama Jean from Singapore. I met from my Tita Sheila. And nagbatuan kami ng ideas, and we came up with this 3-minute speech. And before leaving, sabi nila, it's only supposed to be a 1-minute speech or less. Oh my God. Like last minute or 2 days before the departure, I was editing my speech. I wanted to say so much. So, syempre, you're there and left, you're trying to practice. It's not perfect yet and everything. I perfected it siguro in Japan already, what I wanted to say. I had help with Mama Ru a few days earlier.
Yeah, because they arrived in Japan actually.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw them.
Diba? So, anak, I'm so happy to see them. Pinabitbit ko ba si Mama Ru ng gown ko? Ay, anak, ang bigat nila.
I think it always happens sa MI. Marami talagang marami talaga nag-revise ng speeches nila even few minutes before the finals, right?
Yes, I always felt that because syempre, it's a whole month and you're gonna change, you're gonna learn, diba? It can't, whatever you think now may be different in the next month. So I was constantly evolving, and I wanted to put myself into that speech and what I said. So the manner I said the speech a month before was different from how I wanted to say it after. It had more. Syempre, I was already there for a few months, so it had more of the Japanese culture. I knew more on how they are, what they are, who they are, what they wanted. So yun, actually the first a day, 2 days before the pageant, Mama Ru was like, oh, anak, paano nga, parang hindi ganong speech mo. Ah, sige, Mama Ru, paano ba sabihin yung 3? Ewan ko, sabi niya. So I asked someone, excuse me, how do you say, how do you say 3 in Japanese? Is it 1? 1, 2, 3? 3?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
3.
1, 2, 3, 3. And this is so
Girl
foreign.
Scout.
I never counted 3 like this. It was so foreign. Sa mga Pinoy, di ba? So, 3. Sabi ko, Mama Ru kasi, sabi niya, 3 daw sa hapon, ganito. Okay, sige, so ganito. So, 3. 3 things. So, yung unang draft ng speech ko, draft. So, nagaganyan pa ako. Sabi ni Mama Ru, ay, anak, ano yan? Nagtutulak. Hindi naman. Okay, sige, less action. So, meron pa rin. Sabi ko, wag na nga, Mama. So, I just said it just very kalmado lang, not trying to, it's not sabi nga ni Mama Ru, ni interpretive dance yung ginagawa mo. It's a speech, diba? So, actions, everything. Yeah, I had this, at times I really felt it was just me and my mentor going through Miss International, and I had a really special mentor. His name was Mama Romel. He's in Canada right now. I think he's actually helping some of the Miss International girls Canada. And he served as my mentor for walking, pasarela, and he was the one who helped style me during the whole Miss International pageant. So I have so much to thank for him. Pero syempre, kapag hindi mo sinusunod yung gusto ng mentor mo, mawala na siya ng gana. So there have been times na, why did you wear these shoes? Why did you wear these shoes? I told you to wear this. Sabi ko, Mama, it's hard to walk. We're walking.
Masakit. Yes, that.
I wanted to tell him, you don't know how far we have to walk sometimes. Sabi nila casual, di ba? So, alam mo mag-heels ako. So, I wore the boots. Hindi niya ako pinansin for like a day or 2.
Nagtampo lang siguro kahit paano. But yeah, it's...
God, he's leaving me here in the past by myself. So, yun, okay lang. There are days na we didn't talk. There are days na I would ask his advice. But I learned how to trust myself. The trust I've learned enough. The trust na I know enough to do what I can, from the simplest things to styling myself to the smallest decisions on what to wear or what to do or how to act. Yeah, so that's what he taught me naman. You have to learn how to be on your own. You can't keep on relying on others kasi you have to learn how to trust yourself. So that was one of the things he taught me.
Mentors are very important, yeah.
If he's here watching.
Maybe. Yeah, I've heard the name Romel actually. Because I was also puzzled about, who actually gave you advice to wear that beautiful dress during the Ikebana event. Kenji was there.
Yeah.
Because you were wearing this dress with flower designs. So parang pinag-aralan talaga. It's like well thought of.
I think Stephen, I was asking you, we didn't even see each other, know each other yet. And I was asking you, hi, do you have the list of activities for Miss International? Because I wanted to plan already what I was going to wear or what to do or pag-aralan ko na kung anong mangyayari. I just wanted to be fully prepared because if you're fully prepared, then you have more knowledge on what to do and you're more with preparation comes confidence, diba? And I just wanted to be confident about everything. And we planned the styling from
Yeah, you gave me that hint actually, Kylie, because for example, now that I'm working with Miss International, the first thing that I did when I stepped in September 2018 was I prepared a schedule for the delegates, and then I sent it to all the national directors, and I told them, this is the schedule, and prepare for all the events so that you would know what kind of clothes you're going to wear in the various events, because it is so stressful. Like I remember in your case, for example, it's just so stressful not to know exactly what you're going to bring, what kind of dresses are you going to wear, and
you can't go there thinking it'll depend on my mood.
That's true. Yes.
Planned and
yeah, and then I even wrote right there, okay, this event will be held in November. The temperature is going to be this cold, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I've been doing for the past 2 years in 2018 and 2019, because I don't want the delegates as well to bring unnecessary dresses and unnecessary clothes, because some of them will be bringing so many like tank tops or like really sexy dresses. But come on, it's very cold in Tokyo, even if it's November or something. That's why like, bring only the necessities, because there will be sponsors who will be giving you gifts and probably you'll be overloaded, in your baggage. And that kind of helped a little bit. So your experience in 2016 kind of gave me an idea as well on how to, on what to tell the national directors to their girls before they come to Japan, so that it will be more competitive and it will be much easier, if the girls are ready, then it's easier actually to control and to manage them in the different activities. You know that.
Yeah, thank you. You have a point there. And I think when you go to a pageant, you have to be prepared, and what you wear, your appearance will be your weapon. So just think of your outfits as your weapon to these events. So it has to be carefully planned also.
Yeah, it is.
Actually noticed that recently sa MI, and actually that's the good thing about MI, because night before the event they usually remind the girls one more time what they should wear the next day. And I think another good thing about MI is that they don't like girls to be always made up. Like there's always a day wherein they can just relax and they can just go with minimal makeup and wear your sneakers, and they don't care.
Yeah. Actually, we appreciate more if you just follow the instruction more than you trying to stand out. Because if we tell you that you wear sneakers because you're gonna walk a lot of kilometers on rocky roads in the temple, for example, or shrine, then just follow us. Because if we see you wearing heels, even though we instructed you to wear sneakers, like, no, this girl doesn't really listen to us. It's
that's true. But sometimes even there was this time na I thought it was an event, but I appeared with I went there in a dress, and it wasn't to stand out. Pero
which event was that?
This was the TV event. You remember this? Nagulat ako 6 a.m. Yung suot ko was this beautiful cherry Veric. I was saving it for, kala ko naman kasi, yung schedule kasi, kala ko it was the next. Yun pala, uwi pa tayo. So I wore this like beautiful gown. Pagdating ko dun, the girls were in, casual clothes, and I was in this like,
but
coffee dress.
Weren't you chosen as well in the TV chosen with the smallest face thing?
I was chosen, so it worked to my advantage.
No,
I always bring my slippers ako dun sa car, my change of shoes, my heels pa. I was laging prepared. My bag was so big. Yung hindi na talaga siya nakakaganda. Yung malaking bag.
Actually, there is a trivia there, Kylie. I'm not sure if I told you about that post pageant, but
Don't tell me, tapos ako na Choose Philippines.
the TV. No, it wasn't me. The TV production crew were asking who among these girls had the smallest face or something that we were going to choose for the show, and then they asked Makoto of all the people, and Makoto was like Philippines.
Wow! Makoto is so funny watching.
Makoto probably is watching. He's been bugging me like, when is
He's
the live gonna start?
watching.
I hope he's still here.
He was watching earlier.
He's such a funny person. Like, he's so funny. Like, all the girls would be like, hi, and then he'd reply like, hi.
And we miss Makoto. He's now working in a different field, but yeah.
Super missing.
I hope we'll get the chance next year to feature him.
Makoto and his inside stories
I
with
bet-
Bea and Valerie and Edimar and Kylie.
I bet he's like, you know what? I'm done. I don't want anymore. I'm done.
No, we're still talking about you guys. About especially the four girls that he took care of. When he was still with Miss International.
I hope he still helps out with.
He does. He still volunteers
did
when he
last
has
year.
time. Yeah, last year he was so helpful, very very helpful. Like he's always there when he has the time.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
Speaking of
think
inside
Kenji-
stories,
Yeah, Kenji has more to say.
speaking of inside stories, so eto na yung mga pasabog.
English,
Correct.
Kenji, because I know some
Yeah.
people will be complaining again if you're not
Yeah.
going to speak in English.
It's gonna be direct to the point, and yeah. So when you arrived in Japan, who do you think was, or who did you think was your biggest competitor? Like, you're watching her all the time during the pageant.
Okay, to be honest, before going to Japan,